Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am naturally, you know what, I'm gonna drink some water because I ain't done this in a while, so I forgot how to do it. Take 2, 3, 4. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am NaturallySydneyG for those who are new, and for those who are tuning in who are subscribers, hi guys, welcome back. I'm only here for a short time. Last week I shared a picture of my recent credit score, and I am proud to say yes, I am in the 800 club. I'm 25 and in the 800 club. I am shocked, surprised, happy, overwhelmed. I have this great credit score, and low-key I don't know what to do with it. But anyway, the point of this video is I wanted to basically just share with you guys some things that I have learned, some tips that I can share with you guys, some techniques that I have used to help build and repair my credit. I am not an expert at this. I am not a financial expert. I will say I owe a lot of credit to my aunt. When I was growing up, she installed the importance of credit to me. I also give credit to my godparents, who when I was in high school and college, who also kind of reiterated the importance of good credit, and that kind of stuck with me. So today I am seriously not an expert, guys. I'm only sharing with you all what I experienced and the tips that I can share and hope that you guys can reach your credit score goals. So if you guys want to know kind of my journey and any tips or tricks that I can share with you guys, continue watching this video, but don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. So credit. When people usually hear credit, they usually like scared. They're usually like, oh nah, I ain't getting no credit. Or when you at Marshall's or Macy's or TJ Maxx or any of those stores, they would you like to start a credit card? You'd be like, nah, What I will say, a fun fact about me with credit is I've had a credit card since I was 18 years old. Since you could, at the age of you can get a credit card. So I've had a credit card since I was 18 years old. One tip I would like to share with you guys is don't ever spend the maximum on your credit card. Simple. You have to be responsible. I feel like I was responsible when I first got my credit card when I was 18. You know, I would use it on gas or any type of emergency essential things. That's kind of what a credit card is for at that age. And it's basically so that you can pay the pay the balance off each month, and you know, continue to have good credit history. One tip that I did do when I first got my credit card, I would pay the balance off in full every month. Like everything I spend, I paid it off every month, 0 down. You know, that was a good stepping. That was like, I feel like that was good solid foundation for me, like stepping to getting in the habit of just paying it off. But as I got older, you know, they told me that, you know, it's not technically good, it's not helpful. It's good for your credit, but it won't like show, it won't be like, it's not like beneficial for you to pay the whole credit off. I guess what creditors want to see is that you can basically just pay the amount back over time. So that's why, you know, they say $30 a month, but I encourage you all always to pay more than the minimum of your balance. Actually, don't ever get close to your maximum spending. As I got older, you know, they increased my balance limit. I remember it was 2, and then it was 5, and then it was 1,000, 2,000, and up. I never really exceeded, thankfully I never exceeded, or I never got to, you know, my maximum balance. So if you're thinking about a credit card, if you're young, you know, I say go for it. If you're responsible and you want to kind of be a young adult, you know, and kind of set yourself up with good habits, if you get one, pay the balance off each month until you feel like, okay, I got the hang of it. I got the hang of paying a balance. I got the hang of paying it on time each month. Then gradually, you know, you can maybe say, oh, okay, I'll leave $30 on the credit card, or I'll leave $40 on the credit card. You always just want to make sure that you're paying the balance same day, time that it's due. So if you have to get a calendar, you have to make notes, do it. With your credit, it's very, like, it's self-discipline, I feel like. So another tip for me, I had, like most high school folks my age, we have credit card, or we have cell phone debt. One thing that I learned along the way is the high school debt, cell phone, AT&T, Sprint. For me, I did wait 6 years plus to kind of pay the balance and wait for what they call a settlement. I, paid my settlements off from those balances, and that ultimately raised my credit score as well. Also, one thing I will say is be patient with yourself. You may not see your numbers change in 3 months, 6 months. Be patient, because it does take time for everything to like process. Okay, so for folks who do have, like, if you're like me, there was a time where I didn't have insurance and I had got sick, and I had medical bills. Thankfully, the hospitals, any place that you have medical bills, they typically usually have like a financial assistance program. All you really have to do is basically prove your income is not as much as your medical bill, or basically all you have to improve that you have a low income to where you can't really pay your medical bill balance. Thankful for me, everything was taken care of 100%, covered with the financial assistance program with the hospital. So if you have medical bills, contact if it's not in collections, don't let it go to collections. If you have medical bills, contact the financial assistance programs with the actual people who bill your medical expenses. That's one thing that helped me along the way with building my credit. As far as student loans, they're still there. I'm still a student, so my loans are technically deferred, which it doesn't like affect my credit right now, so that's good. As far as vehicles, now I will say I have had 3 vehicles, 3 car notes, and I have always paid my bill on time, my car note on time, never late, never missed the payment. It is very, 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 very important that if you have a vehicle loan, do not skip payments. Don't think that you can skip payments, because that will affect your credit score majorly. As far as rental properties, like rental owners, I have a house now but in the past I rented, and I made sure that I paid my rent every month. As far as saving, I feel like to have a great credit score, you have to have a great saving mentality. So for me, there was a summer, hot girl summer 19, I took a girls trip with my friends to Montreal, Canada. You guys saw that video. And I decided to put everything on my credit card. Okay? But I will say, don't be afraid. That's what credit cards are for. We're young. As long as you have a steady paying job, and you're responsible and you make payments, big chunks of payments. Not just no $50 payment on no $2,000 credit card, but basically like having the discipline to pay off your credit card balance. I happy to say now I have paid off my credit card balance from 2019's girls trip. Okay, saving is very, very important. One tip that I did last year, also right after my girls trip, I picked up a second job. My second job for real was just for me to save. Like, I had a full-time job from June 2019 to March, before the whole pandemic happened. I was working full-time, part-time, and I was a full part-time student. So I got my second job so that I can save, and to be able to pay my credit card bills off. It's all about the mentality and hold accountable and having that self-discipline. I am very, very, very proud to say I'm the first person in my family to have an 800 credit score. Like, that's major for me. I'm very proud of it. It's amazing. So I encourage every one of you guys who are looking for some guidance, some assistance, some influence, some tips. I hope you guys find this video helpful. Like I said, credit cards are not a bad thing. I actually have multiple credit cards. The thing is, I only buy what I need, and I pay them down zero balance before I start to spend again. That's another habit you want to get into, is just, again, buying things that you need, essential things, and being responsible and paying that balance off before you continue to spend and build and build and build. Like for example, for myself with my weight loss journey, I did a shopping spree kind of back in November, December of 2019. I spent about $400 on like clothes. Mind you, I have to buy new clothes now because it's summertime. But I was able to pay that balance down to 0, and now, you know, we're here in May and I'm able to, you know, shop a little bit for myself. It's like I said, it's all about, you know, having that self-discipline and being responsible and being smart, living in your means. It's what they say. Not overspending, kind of thinking ahead. Some people call me cheap. They call me yeah, some people call me cheap, but I don't think I'm cheap at all. I buy myself nice things because I got the credit score to do it, and you know, I treat myself with nice items every 6 months. It may take me 6 months to pay them off, but that's fine, and that's what builds my credit. So if you do like material things, use it as an investment, you know, for yourself. Like my MacBook, you know, I paid that off in like a year and a half, but it's mine now, you know. It's all about having that mentality and, you know, holding yourself accountable. So, you know, some tips that you want to walk away with is credit cards are not bad. You know, you got to be responsible about them. Budgeting, setting up a savings plan, thinking ahead, you know, staying in your means, only buying what you need. One thing I also didn't do, I didn't watch my credit score. I did not watch my credit score. It just so happened that back in March or back in April, I checked it and it said 800. And I had recently, just in this January, I purchased a new vehicle, and that actually helped my credit as well. That I think that is kind of what boosted. Again, that comes from, you know, paying your car note on time, just having good credit rapport with your credit card bills. And like, if you do have student loans and you're paying them back, just making sure you're paying them on time, paying them above what they're asking for. Another tip before I leave, like, you only want to try to spend 1/3 of your credit card limit. So say, for instance, your credit card is $300. Try not to spend over $100. Pay it off real quick, and then, you know, do it. It's all about self-discipline. I keep saying that, self-discipline. Only buying things that you need, and then again, being patient, because like I said, I just had good habits installed in me as far as paying things on time, and being responsible and not overspending, and saving. I am the saving queen. Yeah, so guys, I hope you guys got something out of that video. Stay tuned into my channel because I will be back soon. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and comment below if you have any questions or if you need me to clarify anything. I will do, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Peace. Bad girl, get at me back.